They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. Cut back, left sideline. Touchdown, Washington. James White, 76 yards. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that in the first 5 minutes of the game, the first offensive and defensive series. Who's going to gain an advantage? Well, we saw exactly what happened there. A tone was definitely set by the offensive team.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Palmer, flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jihad Ward, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On second down, here's Palmer. He goes underneath to Freeman. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're going to face a third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best. And keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
John Brown in motion left. On third down, Palmer. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And the slot man goes in motion left. Well, here we go on 4th down. Palmer trying for Brown. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Redskins touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Back to the air, Palmer after the pick-6. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards there on the pickup, and the Titans are going to have a first.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. They go play action here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
From midfield now, here's Palmer. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. Give him 13 on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Tennessee 1st down. Diggs going in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And John Brown's got it complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. Altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
2nd and 10 now, and it's Palmer. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Devin Funches, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
As the offense went on the field to start their last drive, you know they discussed in the huddle, hey, if we put one in the end zone here, we've put ourselves in a position to start making a comeback.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 2nd down on the offense in search of 6 yards. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. He'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
They'll run with White. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, and on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Fighting it all.
Just ran right through the trash.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Jason Pierre-Paul first burst on the scene for me, headed towards his draft year. You know what I saw him doing? Like 15, 16 backflips in a row on a YouTube video.
Athlete.
absolute athlete, and he uses that agility to slip past guys and make plays in the backfield.
That draft year 2010 15th overall pick. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Well, they get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to make it fourth down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. In motion left is Funchess. Palmer will throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that takes us from second to third down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Palmer. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Let's go.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They're going on 4th down. It's Palmer. And he can't get away from the pressure. Palmer sacked. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week. But one of the things you like about a zone read play that has an option component to it is that it gives you plenty of different ways to go. On this one, though, I'm not sure they chose the right one. Maybe they should have pitched it out on this one because that play was absolutely swallowed up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Now I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule. where the offensive player fumbles the ball and goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the side bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Out come the Titans now. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. That one was intended for John Brown, and it's second down.
Out routes are always timing routes, and if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he led him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
Get ready. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Mirror, mirror, mirror. Deep.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Now it's Palmer, eluding the pressure right, and avoids the... Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The slot man in motion right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Palmer to throw. He goes underneath to Freeman. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
In motion right comes Funchess. Palmer now. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In motion right comes Funchess. Here's Palmer. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line.
Really good job by the offense there. Every second counts right now. So for them to get out of bounds and save some time, that's a nice move.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 2nd down following the run. Again, they'll run with Freeman. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
On 1st and 10, it's Palmer. This is intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Niles Paul, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. It's good, and it is now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this. He's got a man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Strength throwing the football downfield has never been an issue for this big guy. I still remember the first time I met him. He was playing for USC, and when I got introduced to him, I thought I was meeting their starting tight end, not their starting quarterback.
Such a presence, Carson Palmer.
Very much so. Has had it ever since he entered campus there and still has it today.
This will be caught at about the 3. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse, still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They come out here in the eye. They run the sneak. Palmer, give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Carson Palmer, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And this one through the uprights and good. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Now White on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And the play clock's running down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Caught left side, Hopkins. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained. On offense, the guy that you want to have the best eyes on the field are your quarterbacks, so you can see everything pre-snap, and then, of course, as the play develops. On defense, oftentimes it's the linebacker, and on this play, his eyes took him right to the ball, and he made a nice tackle.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw, and he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
They're going to try and throw. He's got time. Looking for Colston, and it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Watching that, Barney. All right, here we go. 3-19.
They stay on the ground with White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Nine yards to go. It's 3rd down. Time running out here on the play clock. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 25 yards on the play there. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Tie game late, and the offense really has to be conscious of the clock here as it's becoming a factor late in this ball game. Now White. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Tie game here. Time starting to run down. The defense really needs to try and keep this game tied, see if they can get the ball back for the offense. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
All right, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watching that, Barney.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And now a 1st down following that long gain. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go. Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the stop will come in. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They come out here in the eye. From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. It's the fullback taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. And he's got it up and through. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it, and he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 11 on the gain there, and that'll be good for a Tennessee first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
To throw. Being chased out left. And Escobar has it left side. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gaudens get together.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. And the wideout in motion. Back to throw. Backing up. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Get ready. 1-18. Mirror. 19.
He's back to throw. To the right side, complete to Escobar. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to drop a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
That'll do it from here for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Draft Champions here on EA Sports. For more, head on over to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Nashville.